Good evening, everybody. Welcome.
Hello, it's Tuesday. And welcome. It's us right here, right now with you on Tuesday Tech Talk.
And Audrey yelling hi from the bedroom.
Hi.
I think she's addicted to it ever since she got to do the show. So.
Yeah, somebody said that she's going to take over hosting, and I think whoever it was, if there's some of you guys, TriStar. I think she's well on her way doing that. By the way, a neat tidbit, my grandmother was an actress, and that's why our daughter's second name is Allah.
Yep.
And I think she's quite living up to being a future actress there.
Yep.
A stubbornness from Andrew's grandmother and an actress drama theater from mine.
Yep.
Definitely. So watch it in the progress.
Yeah. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, we hope you're great. It's so nice to see you guys all already in.
Yep. That's amazing. It's always nice to start off like that.
Yeah. Just have to finish the tweet going live right now. And if you haven't tweeted this yet, do it with me. Going live now.
If you guys don't mind, that really does help.
Exclamation mark. Hashtag live with Pusa. What other hashtags? Live stream. Tuesday Tech. And I am a creator.
Do you want to just copy and paste it in maybe for them so they can copy it? I always like that because I'm lazy. So.
Well, they can just push a button that says share and share it on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep.
That is not going to include hashtags. So just go ahead and copy paste right this. And we just press a button, tweet, and we're live.
So let's start here. Let's see. TriStar Traveler. So good to have you. I hope things are working out. I know you had a lot on your plate lately, so it's a real honor to have you here. Terrell, where would we be without Terrell, our great moderator? The Corn Life Network.
Welcome.
Excellent.
Yesterday we had a special feature for Rick from Corn Life Network, trying to get him supported.
Yep. For a really great guy. Like I say, we don't do that very often, but it was just like I know one other person had asked, it's not that we don't want to do that. We want to see everybody grow. Just there's lots of channels already doing that. So I don't really want to make that our main thing. It's just Rick has been with us since the beginning, and he's, like I say, spent a lot of time helping everybody else, and everybody deserves a push. So if you haven't seen Rick yet, it's the Corn Life Network. Please go and check them out.
And it wasn't a promotion. It was a suggestion of a friend.
Yeah, exactly. And not that you're not all friends. I'm trying to be because I don't want anybody to feel bad. It's nothing
we're
to do
going
with
to
that.
be here all PC, but I just wanted to reiterate.
Something I never thought I'd have the same title with me.
But we're just going to reiterate that it wasn't really promotion of a channel. It was more support of a friend. I see UP4204 is in quite early for you.
So great to have you.
Way to go.
Just thought about to say hello back. Be back later.
Okay. Railroad expert and Bradford Backwoods starting to be a regular visitor.
So nice to have them.
Thank you. Rudy Mangru Jr. I love that.
Yeah, I know.
I hat on.
He did a great April Fool's video. Waiting for new content, so get it out soon.
Did you mention this natural journey too?
No, but you go right ahead. I'm glad to see them here.
Natural journeys in too.
Yep. Oh, another great channel.
I just was watching some of your videos, guys, the other day. I just wondered about I asked myself a question: would I be able to have a vegan or even vegetarian lifestyle? And I don't know. I'm still there to find a question. Not that I want to. It's not that I'm having the identity crisis of choosing. I just wondered if any time would I be able to do it? So that's what I was thinking about when I was watching.
There you go, folks. Rick says Brooke is gone for another hour and then coming home to work. Yeah, she's got a. And you're tired too. Yeah, it's long days. It's just nice you could come in even if it's just for a little bit. So, just vegan is so hard.
Yeah, I know. I like meat, so it might be hard on that one. But and especially vegan. I don't know. Vegetarian, maybe I would be able to, because I don't want to have it every day. Like, and I like fish probably more than.
Yeah.
Sprouts, Rick. Sprouts.
Sprouts by it for anybody else is
that was
sardines.
So yummy. I was salivating literally by the screen eating those sprouts, and that's what I said. Just a little bit of raw onions. Oh, a crunch.
Great for a kiss after.
Well, don't have to kiss me. That's your choice. But I loved that. I was enjoying it a lot.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah,
Angel Dominique, welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you. I was watching her stream this morning. I missed the stream, but I seen some of the replay from the car.
I was watching Angela's, Miss Portia's interview with Angela.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really interesting. It was her first one. She's since then she had another one and another one coming next week. But that was cool. I loved it. You girls rocked. You were like 5 hours straight. Crazy girls.
They were going right at it.
Yeah. Oh my God. They were pushing it. They started before us and they finished way after us because we had a live stream on the same day. So
Angel's the marathon girl.
Yeah, you're trained. You are trained. You know what? That's right. You could be a trainer of long live streams. Is there a thing like that? You know, now they're coaches. They're different coaches. They're life coaches and, social media coaches and success coaches. I mean, you just name it. They're a coach for everything. But I don't think there's anybody who's doing coaching on long live streaming. I think you could do that, Angel. You could try and put it out there. I'm pretty sure there would be people that would want to be part of this.
There you go. So we were getting...
I'm full of business ideas. Just ask me. Ask Andrew. He knows. I always have ideas.
Yeah, she does. She's always. It's like living in the Shark Tank.
Well, my grandfather was inventor, so obviously.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
So just gotta start writing them down. Maybe we'll get 1 million.
So let's acknowledge some of the new people in here.
Calvin Climber is in.
Yes.
And Nathan likes drums. Hi.
One Man Army. Just so good to see you. It's been a couple of days. It's great to have you here. This is another awesome channel. Actually, I want to bookmark One Man Army because it's been a couple of days. I want to go see what he's up to. So there we go. I got that marked for after. That's the hard thing when you get so many channels and like a lot of the good ones, and some of them it's not just the bell has been unrung, but also too it just gets lost in the mix. So that's why I watch for you guys when you're in here, because I definitely want to keep up with what you guys are doing because we really appreciate the support.
That's a great idea. Double that.
Yeah.
So try it. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna even charge your royalties for the idea. I'm just gonna enjoy you succeeding at it. I'm serious. I'm not even joking here. So.
Oh, good. TriStar went to support Kevin Climber. Perfect. Yeah, he does all these great climb videos. I'm not sure how we connected. I think I found you from somebody else's channel post or something. Somebody I'm connected with.
Yeah, I remember he was telling me, or us, or everybody really. I sometimes think this chat thing is so personal. I don't know why. But yeah, he was telling that he's climbing all the time.
Yep.
Like he does it all the time.
Yep. Hence the name Climber.
I know, but I thought maybe there's like it's like a hobby, like. Some people that post fishing things, it doesn't mean that they fish 24/7, but this guy apparently is climbing like all the time. We should have him on and ask if he's climbing in his sleep too, like during his dreams.
Yeah.
Is he actually climbing or walking? Because his normal state of the body is climbing.
There you go, folks. Getting pretty in-depth right
Another
now.
one of those days. Today should be a manic Monday, but it's Tuesday, so
she's wowing. She is wowing for sound.
Oh,
it's darling.
It is.
Oh, thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you, and come back and tell us how it's going with that coaching thing. I would like to know more about that.
I forgot to address you as Aunt Viv. I always me and best friend in your thread agreed that she's like the original Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She's got that attitude. So
Oh, he was in trouble yesterday. Today, yes, I'm on a good roll, and he was in trouble yesterday. So, oh, Calvin the climber,
Yeah.
you're climbing every day.
That's right, TriStar. Thank you for acknowledging it. I appreciate your support.
You're still a human. That's good. No, but I really it sounds like I was joking, but I really am wondering sometimes, because people who do something very passionately and for a long time, you know, they're very immersed into that physically and psychologically. I really wonder, do they do that in their dreams as well? You know, like pilots might be flying more than a regular person in their dreams. So therefore, since that's
guys, pack a lunch. We could be going for a long trip here.
Okay, see, he is climbing
I see that. Yeah,
5 hours.
No.
So therefore, my question: do you do climbing?
Okay. Oh, at the beginning.
Yeah. Do you do climbing during your dreams?
Oh, thank you so much, TriStar. We appreciate it. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's smash that like button.
And Kevin, if you want to answer the question, please feel free.
No, you think I'm joking. I'm actually curious. You know, how does the brain work?
Sorry, we didn't know that you were going to go live, but we have to go to cut the lawn. Sorry about that. I'll be back in 30 minutes. So no problem.
We'll be waiting right here.
Be safe. Hope it's a lawn tractor.
Yeah, most days I climb 5 hours a day. Yep. Exactly. Yes.
No, he's dedicated for sure. I agree. Hence the videos he does on doing. Hence the name of his channel. That's why he's not called Kevin the Knitter.
Guys, what do you see in your dreams most often? Like TriStar, what do you see in your dreams most often appearing? You know, Bradford Backwoods, what do you see in your dreams? Are you still there? Are there sprouts in your dreams? Nathan, do you drum in your dreams? Like, I don't drum in my dreams because that's not what I do. But most likely that Nathan plays drums.
Well, that's why you're not called Xenia drummer.
I just want to know about dreams. Guys, he doesn't understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, Life missed all my talk about dreams because he was going over to Kevin Climber's channel, checking it out. TriStar doesn't dream too much, but boy, my son has some wild ones by the way he acts when he sleeps. Does he sleepwalk? Some kids do that. Hi, Benjamin.
Hey, Benjamin, how are you?
Hello. See, maybe Benjamin smells things in his dreams.
Oh my God. When do we put the disclaimer up?
No, there's the whole dream psychology. And again, for those of you who doesn't know, my official training is in psychology.
Benjamin asks how we're doing today. That's kind of a loaded question.
Yeah, and by the way, if you didn't know, there's only 2 of us today, so you get the full range of us. Or maybe just me. But oh, Biker Bushcraft, hi,
welcome.
I leave all the dreams to my wife. Hers are way more creative than mine.
Oh, he's such a
interesting, very interesting.
Oh, I know. She's gonna be battling you with questions now.
Oh, I had one, but I'm trying. I've never dreamed too much as an adult in my sleep. Okay, yeah, some people don't dream as much when they are adults. Well, everybody dreams, but we tend not to remember as often when we are adults. It has to do with sleep patterns.
Their brother Dunn says every great dream begins with a dreamer.
What is in the coffee cup? I wish it would be Bailey's. No.
Yeah. Who has that?
No. Coraline, no, luck here.
Finally.
And I don't know why I'm having Dad's my best friend cup, but that's okay. Maybe because it's your coffee.
Yeah. Oh, you got my mug. Okay. There you go. That was fun while it lasted.
Okay, so let's see if mine maybe miraculously has Bailey's. Let's see. Okay,
well,
wait. Maybe it has Bailey's. No, it even doesn't have milk for some reason.
Remember I told you guys last night my safety word is potato sack. You hear potato sack, which Might
yeah, somebody was sending you potatoes. Vanessa, I think, she said she's going to be sending you potatoes with the sack by fall. So you're just going to hang on till September, and then you're going to be golden.
There you go. So you said people in your corner.
Yeah.
Well, hilarious, and yeah, we'll stick with hilarious. Thank you, Rick.
Brother Dan is in too. How's the weather in Kentucky? Well, we don't know about Kentucky, but here it's going to be raining tomorrow. Yeah.
A good cell life is here. Welcome. Look at all these names here all the time, man. It always amazes me. I have all these guys together under one roof. How lucky can a person be?
Hot here today. This is like a second nice day here, and it's going to be raining tomorrow. So we only had 2 days of spring.
Yeah.
You know, when I moved here to Canada, I noticed that there is no spring. You know how they say that there is just 2 seasons in Canada, which is summer and winter? Well, that's basically true. There's a short window beautiful fall of red leaves, red maple trees. But really, there is none. You can barely buy spring boots here because they just don't go on sale. They're winter boots, and then they're sandals. That's it.
Oh, wrong one. I typed. So. Can't even type. And to answer, I'm just going to answer it right here. Well, I got a break in the good cell life. Is Andrew in trouble yet? Yes.
He's always in trouble.
I was in trouble before we started.
He was always in trouble, even before we met. So that would be different. I'm rolling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rolling.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I just was going to say, where is my Stephanie? I miss her. My God. Yeah. And there she is. Yeah. The devil's gold.
God, what are you drinking?
Well, I said I wish there was no milk. Maybe that's why.
Oh my God.
By the way, talking Corner Life Network is saying that they like chilling out with friends every morning. By the way, for those of you who missed what we were saying yesterday night, if you weren't here, we're going to be on Coffee Talk with Rick.
Yeah.
Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time.
That's right.
We're going to be right there
drinking
so cool. Coffee.
I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
So excited. Yeah. So excited. So join on the Corner Life Network channel, and you can join us if you go over right now and subscribe if you haven't yet, and push the bell button so you know it's coming. You get reminded. And you see us all there.
Biker Bushcraft has a holder of those coffee beans.
Well, that's also a question.
I don't know.
We tend to buy things in bulk, and this is one of those things that has been there probably for a couple months.
You know, they...
No. I opened it yesterday.
My God.
Just joking. Joking.
Remember when Harry met Sally? I'll have what she's having. I think it's kind of the same thing going on right now.
You should. You should.
One of us is enough. One of us on a roll is
and Brooke. Oh, she doesn't work.
That's right. Yes, he said that this morning. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, well, that's even better. I love that.
Yep.
So there's going to be double date.
Mm-hmm.
Double date coffee.
Double date coffee morning. So there you go. No, it's going to be really nice. Looking forward to it. We had so much fun when they were on with us, and we're really looking forward to being with them.
That's your new name for Thursday mornings, is double date.
Yeah.
And just have couples coming in for coffee.
Oh, yeah. She's brainstorming.
Idea. There's another business idea.
Yeah. Oh. That's good. She's off, too. I mean, she's been so busy. Yes. It's more than well-deserved. So it's nice. Yes,
it's Thursday. It's Thursday morning. Corn Life, do you have event set up already? If you do, just post a link here so people can go and press their buttons.
Oh, she's on fire, guys. Look out.
Yes, today's Tuesday, so the day after tomorrow is going to be Thursday, and that's when at 10 a.m. Eastern time we're going to be at the Corner Life Network drinking coffee with Brooke and Rick.
Please send all comments and complaints to the care of Post Office Box. You think you get to yell?
Yeah, do that right now so you can just plug it in. Do that.
Yeah, Rick, she's very good at taking over other people's channels in case you haven't noticed. So
look how many great ideas already had in the span of 20 minutes. Angela is going to be a coach for streaming, for long-time streaming.
Yeah.
And Rick is going to have double date coffee on Thursdays. See, anybody else? Any questions?
And it's only 20 after 8, guys. So.
And it's Tuesday Tech Talk. So that's exactly what we're here for, right? To answer the questions, even when they're not asked.
That's right. Boys, we're handling that one like a charm. And we can start. If anybody has any questions, you're going to just post them in a note or something like that? Or
when I see any questions, I'm going to save them, and we're going to try and answer them.
And like I said last night, maybe we'll open up the browser and put in some... we'll maybe do a little bit on plugins like vidIQ and TubeBuddy.
And I would love to show, if you're interested, how to make a thumbnail or banner in 5 minutes.
No, Stephanie, I did not. I never do.
Well, he gave me that cookie that I was showing you.
Yeah, see, there I did. So
you remember the cookie, the close-up? Yeah. You remember what Bottle Cap said about it? So that was it.
What did you say about it?
Well, doesn't matter.
He's not even here. You messaged me a while ago.
Well, he's with Susie probably. So, so yeah. Getting back to Tuesday Tech Talk. If you're interested, I will show you how to do a thumbnail or a banner of your choice in 5 minutes on canvas.com. We can even do an expromptum and just pick one person, whoever says first, yay, I want it, and do one for you.
Yeah. Yes, Benjamin, it is Tech Talk. You wouldn't think it was by the way things are going, but yeah, it is definitely Tech Talk. So if you have any questions.
See, I already said two tips that were there.
There's JJ, your favorite.
Yes, JJ's here. JJ, the karaoke lady, rideshare driver. That's the best Uber driver you would ever see or meet anywhere.
No,
I wish she could be on call for North America wide, you know.
Yeah.
I wish I would live where you are, because that's amazing.
That sounds a little easier than North America wide call. Can you come pick us up all the way here?
It would be better for her money wise. Imagine if she would have to go to Montreal like Uber.
Why North America wide? You get one call here and go get pizza. The next one is in Tennessee, and the next one's in Iowa.
Then you would get paid for back and forth too. So that would be good.
It's good for the customer. That's a real cheap way of doing things. When you go to the corner store, that'll be $7,050, please.
I want to ride with her too, Benjamin. Now, Andrew, who is in trouble now? Thank you guys for coming, and that's amazing.
Yes, great, I agree, Benjamin. She does have an amazing selection.
Yes.
Road trip.
I also like the savvy part of JJ. When she bought her special tablet that shows a karaoke song selection, she also bought, I think, 2 extras, because there's only one place where they make them. So in order, if that one breaks, she already has 2 backups.
Oh.
I thought it was so awesome.
I love when anybody thinks ahead. That's definitely thinking ahead.
That's a good business plan. So, hi, Uzulu. We had Uzulu yesterday, a father and son duo.
Yes, welcome.
Yesterday as our special guests, talking about
they were amazing. So amazing.
Yes, and trains. Great channel. And did you know they are Greek?
I apologize for her bringing that up all the time. It's like she found new land. So congratulations. I'm very proud of your heritage. Don't get me wrong. It's just been such I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, biker bushcraft is romantic, you know. Uzulu is Greek. There is always something different that nobody else knew. Of course, there's all the rest as well.
Well, yeah, that's one of his big highlights of the night.
Well, that was interesting.
I'd like to welcome Snoopy Eats 408. So glad to have you here. I'm going to mark your channel because I don't think we've connected yet.
Steph Opal.
I found yesterday, and man, does she have a voice.
Oppa.
Unbelievable.
Is that how I can shorten you? Oppa?
Yeah, I'm sure this is. I'm sorry, because sometimes there's so many of them. I thought. Was it Steph? I thought it was. No, sorry. Okay, now I know who I'm thinking of. I apologize.
Benjamin, what's wrong with your typing? Best music in Uber? The video? Oh, the video on the Pretender. Sorry, it's just a couple posts in the middle, so it was hard to understand. Yes, and I'm still waiting for JJ come on our stream and sing, but apparently she's saving it for a special occasion. So.
I thought it was. I'm a little confused, man.
She does have a video where she sings, but I would love to have her sing live.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Gons fam, hey guys, it's Beth. Hi, Beth.
Oh no. See, this is why I never open my mouth about channels. I just confused with two of them because there was one I just had found yesterday. And I mixed the two of you up. No, not at all.
Irvin, the paid tourist. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, we haven't started yet. So, as we're getting to it, if you have any questions, technical questions about camera, about video editing software, photo editing software, how to make your photos pop, how to make your video just amazingly beautiful, or what to post on social media because it's just no content whatsoever. What am I supposed to do on social media? There's nothing to post. I don't have anything. Well, any of those questions, just post them in the chat and I'll get back to them. I'll save them. So if we don't get back to them right away, I do have them. I have them noted. So just patience.
Oh, she's on such a roll tonight.
And don't worry, there's going to be sharing screens, so you won't have to look at my face talking all the time. Oh, we do, dear.
Well, at least, oh my God. Once again, okay.
There, Corner Life Network is dropping the link to a double date.
Yep.
So for those of you who just came in, it's going to be a link where me and Andrew is going to be on a double date with Brooke and Rick.
That's right.
On Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern time on the Corner Life Network show, Drinking Coffee.
We are looking forward to that.
It's not letting you drop a link. Oh, I have it. I have it.
You gotta make him a moderator.
I thought I had it set.
Well, I was going to make him a moderator anyway. So
okay.
Add moderator. There you go, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought I had it set for anybody. Maybe it got unchecked.
We took that off. Remember, we were having some issues.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go anyway.
James Vitale, welcome. So good to have you here.
Thank you.
Kasumi is here. Sorry, because I had my windows closed for a second. So good to have you.
So fast. Oh.
Isn't this amazing? So nice to have so many of you guys under one roof. I mean, what really an all-star cast. It's Gons fam, did you say hello already?
No.
Welcome, Gons fam.
Oh, yes, Beth is in, right.
Fishing with bottles. We love that name. Yeah. I don't know how you guys came up with some of your handles. They're so amazing.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Like even best friend in thread. Like that's such a good there's something just a bottle capper. Wonder where you were.
Where were you? We missed you.
Yes, you were hiding in the back.
29 minutes of our show.
Yep.
Already talked about you, by the way.
How do you expect Susie to come if you're not here?
Yeah. Do you have a good tips for Instagram? Well, Instagram, that's a good question, actually. Instagram right now is my favorite platform, really, because it feels the most native one, especially after doing the latest updates and turning back to the timeline where it goes more chronologically instead of being the most popular ones. And sometimes you were able to see like posts from 6 days ago just because they were more popular. That was quite annoying. So they listened to people and they turned it back. Now it's again chronological order, which is perfect. Instagram. Consistency. You gotta do it every day. If you want to get traction, you gotta post every day. Use Insta stories, lives on Insta stories, hashtags.
Why don't you explain Insta stories a little bit for some people? Because they probably
for those people who doesn't know, Insta stories is basically it's a highlight of 24 hours. You can either put a picture or a video or go live on it, and it only saves it for 24 hours. It's only visible for other people for 24 hours, and after that, you can it saves like in the back of Instagram. You can see it, but nobody else. What you can do afterwards with it is save it to your highlights. That means it is going to show up on the top of your profile and people are going to still be able to click through it. So some people have, for example, if you go on our at Puša Studios Instagram, you're going to see that there's a highlight called lives. So all my posts as Instagram stories about our live streams are going to go under that, you know, like little thumbnails always on top. So in 3 words, consistency, post every day.
Yeah.
Do use Insta stories. If you can go live, do that. And don't over hashtag it. If you hashtag a lot, Instagram tends to shadow you, meaning push you down out of reach a little bit. So the best thing to do is put your hashtags in the comment. So put like 2 or 3 hashtags as a description. And then the rest of the hashtags, like 30 of them, I think, put them in a first comment. And that way you're not going to get pushed back. I could talk about Instagram all the time.
No, and it is. I mean, it is an important part. It really is. It really complements YouTube very nicely. It's one of the main social networks to really build a network with. Because the problem with YouTube is the DM really sucks. Some people have asked what DM means. By the way, I've seen that before, and I forgot to say that. I mean, some of you know, some don't. It's direct message, and it's very unreliable. It's slow. You can't. You know, and especially if you're networking with other people and stuff, it's live streams here. We need somebody to have Twitter. If not, we'll go with Facebook Messenger to send them links. But it's a great way to build up your audience because they're always seeing what you're doing in that, and when you're uploading new videos. So it's a great companion.
I feel Twitter is easier than Instagram, Benjamin says. See, I really find it's a bit different functions for that. If you have material that is more visual, like a product, for example, or service that you can see, or for us, for example, photography, you want Instagram. You want to be on top of Instagram. That's your main, domain, so to say. You want to put it back and forth. And again, don't sell all the time. Put about how your day is going, or just a random picture. It doesn't. Every post is not about selling, right? It's just telling a story. But if it's visual, you've got to be on Instagram. Twitter is good for thoughts, for getting information out there. Like Andrew said, reshared YouTube videos, for example. It's not so good with tweeting, hundreds of photo pictures. Just the way it embeds in the timeline, it's not really the perfect thing.
It's really good if you can to be involved in all the socials.
Yes.
That's the main key because they all complement each other. It counts as shares between all of them.
Oh yeah.
It is a bit of it's not the easiest thing sometimes to keep going, but it really does pay off in the end. That's the thing about it. It is a huge payoff, actually.
Yeah, like I always say, for example, that don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. Like don't. It's good to focus maybe more on one platform, so to say, that best suits your needs, right? But still use all of them because you want to get different type of audience, different times. And the good thing about the way to time saving is using automatic posting apps or websites. Like, for example, Buffer is one of my favorite ones. We just recently got back to it. I was using it when we were in your events Iceland more because it was more busy. And now I start to feel that it's taking over too much time, like daily. So instead of doing it all through the day, I do a bunch of them in the morning, let's say, or even I can plan ahead a week, right? And it goes through the Buffer. It automatically posts and customizes for Twitter, for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for Pinterest. Like you can, I think up to 8 accounts you can include. And also the other thing that you can use in conjunction is called ITT, which basically is an app on the phone that you can set and customize your own actions. For example, if I save an article in a Pocket or in a cloud, it automatically tweets it out, right? So you don't even have to do it. You just do one action and it follows like a chain all the other ones that you have set up. So use those things to make it easier and save time, and it's amazing. You're going to see results in no time.
That's the nice thing about today. Everything that you use, there's 400 apps and plugins to complement it, and that's what streamlines your workflow. Because we all know this is so much work. So anything that you can get your hands on to help facilitate that, grab it. And it's you can do so much work in such less time, especially Xenia, because she takes care of a lot of the socials.
Oh yes, yeah. And I mean, it was hard when we were doing your events Iceland at first, because I was new to it. Like everything was new, so trying to get to know what to use and stuff. Now it's kind of like, okay, I know this works. Let's try and do this now.
Exactly.
But definitely, there's lots of things that can help you. Benjamin was saying, I thought Instagram was broken because I add a bunch of hashtags and they don't get anywhere. Yes, as I said, add them in the comment, because it shadow bans you, it's called, if you populate too much hashtags in your original post. There was a question from Snoopy Eats 408, how to for hashtags on YouTube. Andrew, did you want to cover that one?
Hashtags on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, I'll let you take that one, because you're more on the hashtags. I don't put my head in a garden it doesn't belong into, so I really try to stay away from Twitter.
YouTube, this one.
Yeah, but how it ties into it, right?
Okay, so I don't know if you actually meant hashtags on YouTube or tags, because that's two different things. Okay. So one thing, if you're talking about hashtags, now you are allowed to put hashtags in your title and description. Before you weren't allowed to. It kind of was one of the, it's not strike, but it kind of one of those things that did bad for your video. Now you can actually. If you were talking about tags,
tags. You thought, okay,
yeah,
tags. How do you add tags?
No, like what is the meaning of them? I can. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, and I can bring them up here and show on the side for one of our videos.
Yeah. It's good to research the tags that is relevant to your video. There's always going to be a bunch of tags that are always the same, like the name of your channel, for example, always include that as the first one. If you, for example, have one type of videos, well, I don't know, train videos, well, always put that in, and then you customize them as well. Research them using either Google Trends or YouTube search, because there you're going to see. Have more specific tags, not, for example, music. There's too much competition under the tag music. You're never going to get noticed because there are millions of videos. If you're a smaller channel, make it 3 words, more descriptive, meaning more niche. For example, music for relaxation in the morning, or I don't know, like add something more to it, so there you have less competition. And it's not specifically that people are going to find it by you, although they might, because it also works for Google. But YouTube likes everything in order. Everything in order. Everything that is there has to be done. So a title, a description, tags, high resolution thumbnail, cards, end screens, annotations. Even if you don't want to or really don't see the need for it, just do it, because it likes the dresser to be neat and tidy. Yep. And that's what mainly the tags are for.
Here's an example, and then Xenia can go, because she's very good at optimizing tags. I mean, I do it, but she's really good at research, and she'll tell you how in a minute, I guess, on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you the couple of plugins. Here's the main ones we use is, Social Blade, TubeBuddy, and vidIQ. I always have them running. And with this, you can basically see this is just on the page once you've made it. Social Blade's great. You're always getting a ranking. I always believe in using more than one. I always want to know where I stand. And you get a lot of information. This also helps on other pages too. You can see your subs the last. You can see the changes. Daily subs average, daily view average. Here is my hashtags, my tags that were used for this video. And you can copy them. So if you find a site with really good tags, and this works on any site, you can go to somebody who has 10 million views, you're going to see their tags. And you can go here and copy them and literally paste them into yours. You can go into view Social Blade. That's where, if you watch on the I'm a Creator telethons and stuff, where they watch people in real time, their subs and that, they'll go here and then click on real time. Actually, I guess I can try that for a second, just to show you quickly. It's good to know that. So here's what Social Blade looks like fully. You always get a grade. It's kind of discouraging sometimes. Like you see, our rank here is 3.6 million, but literally 3 months ago we were 11.5 million, so we have jumped. You can get all kinds of information, how many views the last days. You get what they estimate the earnings at for the year. You can get detailed statistics. Here you can get projections of how much they figure you can see for each day. And here's where you go, you click on live subscriber count, and you can actually watch as it changes. And don't be shocked if it goes down a bit or up a bit. That's just normal. It takes it a few seconds. See there, like I had lost 1, and we all know that happens. And this is where you can go to get real-time coverage of your channel. So that one's good. Now this one is TubeBuddy, which I really do love. Now you see it tells you the total views, how many comments, likes, the average view time, the average percentage of watch time based on the day. 10 out of 20 suggested videos are from the creator, which is not bad, because that means on your side panel when you watch a video, all the suggested videos, 10 out of the 20 are videos from our own other videos. This video tag appears 6 times in the title and description. That's very important. The tags that we were looking at here, it's very important that those ones appear in the title and description. This one, I didn't do as much into it, but it's still pretty good. But this number, I think after 11 or 12 turns green. And this one, I think one more to turn green. So it goes, if it's red, that knows you got to go back to your title and add more of those tag words in there. Social ranking, it tells us there's 18 likes where it was shared on Facebook. We didn't ever have it on UpBooks. Some information about your channel. And best practices. Guys, this is worth its weight in gold, and it's also in when you're getting a video ready to publish it. Here's your checklist that I'm always talking about. So as you can see, the only thing we're missing right now is caption added, but I'm going back. I'm just going to put soft music, because we found out recently people who are hearing impaired enjoy a caption that at least just tells them what the music is like. But high-res thumbnail. Never use the thumbnails that come with your videos. Always make your own and make them high-res. But you can never be more than 2 megs. It's got to be under that. Info cards, which you know at the end, the like shows in the next video and stuff like that. End screen. Oh, sorry, that was the end screen. Then the info cards are the ones that go through the middle. That little, more info, and you can click on them and they pop open. Shared on Twitter. Liked on Facebook. Comment pinned, always pin one of your comments, and at least one of them hearted. So right now we're just missing one of those.
Yeah, and actually we got a good suggestion from a person, because lots of our videos, the pre-edited ones, doesn't contain any wording or language. So my question was, Natalie E, I think it was, that was saying the other day that it's good to have even a description of the mood of the music. For example, if you don't have any language, any words, or there is a music behind it, you just say tragic music, or music, with relaxing notes to it, like just something that would
if there's a lightning strike, you put bang, like, or thunder, like thunder crash or anything, just so they can kind of paint a bit of a picture.
Yeah, so people exactly could imagine how it is for those who can't hear, and that would earn you your check mark.
All these things is what brings you up higher in YouTube. Yep. That's all important. And then here is vidIQ, and the same thing again. You can see the top countries where our videos were watched, the top devices. You can see how many watched on computer, how many on cell phones, etc. Views per hour. This one's been a couple weeks old, so of course that's gone down some. Once again, there's like kind of a sign on how we're doing. Incredible. You see engagement rate. The like ratio was great. YouTube likes. The comments. Our SEO rating, so that's not too bad. We can also go back and touch up this video and do more things.
Definitely, and that was one of the questions somebody put out there as well. So should I go back now and tag my videos? Definitely.
You can, and even just changing the thumbnail, redoing the description and the tags. The more times you mention it, and you'll see with this, you can refresh and you'll actually see that how your grade is getting better as you're doing these things.
Yeah, Snoopy, it's for 408 was asking that. Yes, definitely. As you learn more and more, as you understand what works for your channel more and more, go back and redo it. Go back and redo it. If it works and it has great views, great engagement and everything, well, don't touch it. It's perfect, right? But if it doesn't and you want it to improve, go back now and then and change stuff around.
And you see this one here even shows once again the tags. So you just realize how important these tags are, because all of these plugins are showing the tags over and over and over. That's why you can only use one if you want. I always want to try and use the 3 of them, but they do slow down your browser. So what I usually do is keep them here in the extension folder, and I'll turn them off and on as I need them. And if you go back to the page, if I was to turn this off, for instance, and go back and just even hit refresh, they'll be gone. So I tend to leave it for when I need it, kind of thing. Where is it? Since we're here, Puša Studios.
And don't worry, guys. I'm saving all your questions. So getting to them as we speak.
And here's like thumbnails, because somebody's asking about redoing them. Like I've said it time and time again, at least 4 times in the last year, I've gone back and redone everything, like changed descriptions, changed titles. Like some of them, we're just missing green now for the simple reason is I took Puša Studios out of most of the titles because I found it too redundant. But now I got to go back and adjust the tags and try and work in more of the words from our tags into the title and description, and that'll bring that right back up. For us, the way we went was we have a look for our live streams and a look for our cinematic. Well, actually, right at the top is a great example of that. You can see here where I did that Jungfrau video. The white bottom, it goes down a little bit more because in the live streams, I wanted to have the word live stream predominant. And I think, you know, we've kept a pretty steady brand, and I'm kind of happy with it right now. But it did take a while. There was a lot of experimenting. But consistency is a huge key, because you want people to, if they like your video, to look in that suggestion bar beside it that we were just talking about and click on another one of yours. And this really does help. It gives you, it's a brand, the same way as you reach for a Coke every time without actually reading the label all the time. It's the same thing with your YouTube videos. We can look at the inside of it after, maybe. And we'll jump to questions.
Well, just one comment. Dr. Shan Egberg, great suggestions. Just one tweak to it. You say wait at least 2-3 months after a video is released to touch it again. If it's doing okay, yes. But if you see it's not getting any traction, I would change it, because you're right. If it's doing great, don't touch it. If it's doing okay, wait till it, you know, robos are getting through it, combing through it and noticing stuff. But if it's not getting views at all, you might as well change something and see if it changes it, and not wait those 2-3 months. I'm just saying.
Yep. Like I didn't, because we didn't put out a video every day when I was doing the cinematic ones. What I would tend to do is not change them until the next video was ready to come, because they kind of ran their course, the other one. So that's when I would do the whole rebranding thing, and then on top of it add a new video, which kind of really gave it a good jump start. I found it that one's not scientifically proven. I just found for me it worked well, but it's one of those things too, guys. We're just giving suggestions, you know, and you guys
I see people are chiming in as well with their suggestions too. And like I said, Dr. Egberg with great suggestions as well. So all ahead. I didn't quite understand about the question about 17 hours. I think what you meant is that it doesn't get noticed. The rule of thumb is usually don't put 2 videos in 24-hour span, because the previous one is going to get buried, right? So wait at least 24 hours before you post the next one.
We use the example always of the channel Linus Tech Tips. They put out 1 video every 24 hours, and it's always 24 hours plus, even if it's just a minute. Except for Fridays, they do a live show on Twitch and then bring it over to YouTube. So they try to do every Friday, or they've been doing, is to put they get a sponsor one from Visa or somebody to talk about a new chip. They put that on Friday afternoon, because then when they replace it with their live stream that night, they don't care, because that other one's already been paid for by the sponsor.
Yes, Dr. Stan. Yes, if you're a bigger channel, definitely. But if we are talking here, is we are all just growing channels with a couple hundred subscribers, then, you know, if you are getting 10 views on the video, let's say, well, you know, change something about it.
It's not going to hurt things more than they're already going. It hurts
more for bigger channels and bigger overturn. But if you're small, it's not going to be as sufficient there. So there was a question that oh my God. If you take down a video and replace it, do you lose the watch time that it received?
If you replace it, yes. If you take it completely off. If you
if you delete the video, you lose the watch time. Yes,
it's better to unlist it or put it private or anything besides that. You still, like, every day you guys see I put a promo video up and then I take it off just before the live stream starts. Well, I never delete those. They're just unlisted now. So, I mean, they don't get them a lot of time because they're only 1 minute, but I do it more for the comments and stuff like that.
Yes, that's right. Benjamin says the same thing. The best is probably just make them private and upload a new one. That's right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
The only time you really want to get rid of a video if it's something that you really didn't want up there, or if it's like a strike for copyright or something like that. Oh, she can't hear them. Oh.
Oh, you'll have to come back and rewatch it. I know, honey, you're at work.
Yeah.
Oh.
we have to tell her that because she can't hear it.
That's fine. Oh, she didn't hear that I called her a devil either. Oh my God. Just hide it from future reviews. Yeah, exactly. And again, there's a difference between private and unlisted, right? For those of you who don't know, private, it gets away from anybody's eyes. Unlisted can still be found in a search if somebody still purposely searches for it or just goes on your channel through all the videos, they can still find it. So it depends what you want to do with it. Did you want to show anything, or did you want me to get to the questions?
Go to the questions. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we can do that after. I would not do like plugins the whole time, I think, but then after we'll just show them what it looks inside.
Yeah, and by the way, Snoopy Eats is gonna want the thumbnail at the end. So as I said to Snoopy Eats, just hang on. We're gonna do a 5-minute thumbnail at the end of our live stream.
Says, "Oh, smart! You both are beautiful, great brains."
No, honey, we are all here.
Yeah,
we're all here, getting each other suggestions.
Yeah.
Like as you see, there are many people in the chat as well that can answer your questions too.
Yeah.
So we're just helping each other out.
Yep, everybody. And like I say, we don't have all the answers, and I mean, I'm hoping to learn stuff from you guys tonight. Anything that. This is the best way to network talent, so we can all just have anything we found out was just by going on YouTube and places like that and reading up articles and just anything we could try and get some information from. JJ said great brains too. Yes, Stefopol. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Really unlisted. Yeah, exactly. Here,
yeah, show it because there's 3 options. It can be public, private, or unlisted. And as Andrew is going to show you, our little preview promo video every day, it always goes unlisted unless we forget about it.
Yeah.
Always go unlisted before we go live, because if we don't, then it kind of slows down of it coming up as suggested video. So let's see if we forgot today or not.
I did. I actually did it before this time. Yep, I was ahead of the game. Here we go. Sure.
Oh, Railroad Expert, a surprise video tomorrow, and it involves you guys. Be ready.
No, we're looking forward to it. That's
Shoot
amazing.
us a link on Twitter.
Yes, please.
Please, so I can reshare it and retweet it and watch it, of course.
So we have that up here now. So you see, here was the promo video for tonight. And there it is. It's unlisted. And how we do that, well, you can click edit or the title. Now, when both plugins are working on this, sometimes they overlap each other. So sometimes I got to go in and shut one off. As you can see, it kind of comes over the other one. Yeah, I want to do that right now. Hold on a second. I want it to shut off. I'll shut off TubeBuddy for the moment, and I can refresh it. There, because otherwise, yeah, it's kind of a mess. So there's vidIQ. So you see, this video doesn't have anything. Remember when I was telling you about all the things to add? You can make changes, hit your save changes, and then always just click up here, refresh, or F5. If you don't want to go to the button, just F5 on PC. And these will update as you're adding them in. And that's a great way to know that you've done everything you're supposed to do to get your video out. So here's where you select unlisted. So it was public at first. And then you can mark it as private or unlisted. I always just put unlisted. And there you go. It's all done. It's nothing really harder than that. It's quite easy, actually. Create thumbnail, by the way. I think somebody, was it? No, Uzum didn't use that. Did they use vidIQ for their thumbnails?
No, I think it was TubeBuddy.
Okay.
And also YouTube itself,
Oh, see this one here, and you can also use, they have a thumbnail editor as well, and you can let it play till you find a frame you like, and then you can start editing it, or you can take like a solid color or
yeah,
other
I think
image.
It was YouTube itself they were using.
Okay.
Correct me, Uzo, if we're wrong.
So you can make your own thumbnails in here. You can even, you can drag a picture as well. I mean, but if it's a picture I make my own, and then I just drag them right here and then hit next. But I usually do it right through the original upload. Here, customize thumbnail, and that's where I'll grab my file and put it in. Here's where you put all your tags. You can, is it with, okay, I want to show you. You
see, this one, you can see that we haven't really made too much of the checklist there, because that video is not as important for us, right? No. It gets unlisted like basically a couple hours after posting it. So really, it doesn't really matter if we do all the little things. Sometimes we do put cards, sometimes we don't. But because it gets unlisted in a couple hours, we don't pay as much time for that. But still has a good score, though. So
let's see here. I'll just make sure I didn't cancel. Or no, I can just leave it, I think. So I want to turn off vidIQ, and I want to turn on TubeBuddy, because I want to show you something I really like about that one. And once again, go up and hit the refresh. Reload.
And Reese, answering your question, I have disabled my notifications for Twitter and for Facebook for different reasons, but I just don't want all the time reading notifications. So
here's our hashtags once again. And what I really like about TubeBuddy is you can save them. So you make one. So this one, for instance, for our live streams, we use the same. Sometimes we'll edit one or two things, but we have a set of tags that we use almost all the time. So every time I make these when I make these videos, because I got to do them twice a day, one for the pre-promo and one for the actual video and the live stream, I can click here on import from list. I click my live one, and here they all are right away, because we've saved them as a template. And see, insert into current video. You literally click insert, and here, I'll click it and just cancel it after. They're already in there, but see, it's adding them as it goes.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that.
And then you can sort them as well, and delete the doubled ones. Like after a while, when your video is on, it's going to show the rank for each better hashtag. So it's going to sort it by the priority. So it's easier to find. You can use TubeBuddy for that as well.
Do you want to show about, is it in here that you do the priority to find out which ones are better?
Well, there's a complex thing, but you can go back.
Okay.
I do different steps.
Do you want this one, or do you want it in the regular video?
You're using it, just two press of a buttons.
Okay.
In order to find hashtags at the very beginning of, because right now we have kind of a set of hashtags we're using, and we are customizing them just a little bit, adding guest's name who is on, or maybe there's a theme that we are just adding up. But our core for lives and core for our edited videos are almost the same for those two categories. But what you start with before we have all that, you go and research the tags that work the best for your type of channel. So you think about one sentence. How would you describe your channel? What it is about, where it's located, like something short. How would you present your channel, right? In one sentence. Have like 3-4 keywords. How would you describe it, summarize your channel? And think about that when you're looking for the hashtags that would suit you. And then go and look in a couple of places and see how those words perform. One place to look is allhashtag.com. Allhashtag.com. There you can search for top hashtags, for just random different kinds of hashtags with that keyword, for the ones that are performing best right now at the moment. So you get the general idea what your hashtags could be, or tags, so to say. Then you can go on Google Trends and compare different hashtags. For example, our train videos, okay? We have heavy trains, or I don't know, long trains, okay? I can't choose which one to use. I don't know which one performs better. Well, I'm going on Google Trends, and I enter both long trains and heavy trades.
Do you want to go on Google Trends?
And I see which, well, I can try because it's on my computer, but
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, then it's okay. Yeah, that's true.
No, let me try.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you see for a second.
And you compare which ones perform better, and the ones that perform better. Now, bear with me. Should we disable notifications? Well, I just disable because there's so many of them, it annoys me, to be honest. No, you don't have to disable a notification. Yes, I'm good for sharing screen. Okay, so just bear with me as I'm going and finding. Okay, so let's start with hashtag.com. So let's say you don't have any tags, or you just put them random, you have no clue what works, what doesn't, you just put them just because, okay? Okay, hashtag.com. Just bear with me right here. All hashtag.com. Okay. So all hashtag.com. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to post a link right now in the chat so you see what page I'm talking about. So once again, you have your channel, you have random tags. You don't know what you want to put in. You go on all hashtag.com, or maybe there's another. I just lost two. Or maybe there's another one that share entire screen that you like. Okay. So let's say insert word here. Well, let's say, I don't know, train. Okay. Because we have train videos. And I click top. And I click generate. And now it's going to generate a whole bunch of different hashtags with train. See? Train, train hard, trainer, training day. Some of them are not even relevant to you, but it's just something that contains the word train. But similar hashtags. Okay, if all of them fit you, you can just copy hashtags right here and paste them in your video. Most likely, you're still going to have to customize it. See? Or random. And click generate. And again, you have different hashtags. So you can get your idea about what kind of hashtags you can use, okay? Right there. Let's say, trains in Canada. Let's see. Trains in Canada. Let's see what's going to come up with. Okay, so trains in Canada. See, when I put a word train, it was giving you very random hashtag suggestions, some that don't even have any associations with train as a vehicle or transportation. When you put something more specific, it gives you more specific suggestions as well. So here I have best random hashtags, trains in Canada, train spotting pictures, rail enthusiast, railways, rail, riding the rails. Like I could basically just copy the hashtag, copy right here, and then go to my video and paste it here. See? And I have my hashtag. Save it, and it's done, right? So that's one way of doing it. But then if you're not quite sure, you can go with this baggage of 30-some hashtags to Google Trends. Okay. Okay, So now, trains in Canada and rail enthusiast. Let's say trains in Canada. Search term. Okay. And here we're going to put rail enthusiast. Okay. Now you can see that if I would have to choose between trains in Canada and rail enthusiast hashtag, I would be using trains in Canada because obviously it shows here that it has a very good traction. People are searching for it. And I can put a general web search, or if I'm only interested in YouTube, I press YouTube and it's going to show me once again. And I can even put here trains in America. Just random. Oh, trains in Canada are searched more than trains in America. Maybe because I misspelled it. Okay. There. So now you see that trains in America are trending more than trains in Canada. So among these 3 hashtags that you couldn't choose from because you have only 500 characters under your video, you choose the one that is trending the most. Trains in America, therefore. And that's how you get your base hashtags list, so to say, that you use. And once you have that, then you can customize it. First is work, obviously. It's going to take a longer time to establish this, but once you have established it, it actually works. So take a little bit of time, research your hashtags, put them in a list for the TubeBuddy. Use them for every video and just customize it with few couple ones and then see if it works. If it doesn't, redo it again. Now I can get back to the chat because I didn't see you guys.
Oh my God, we got to do something with this. I keep saying it feels like we're getting in and out of the General Lee all the time.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Gaming Dude. So are you guys. Another one of our past guests. That was they were incredible. I just watched one of their videos at the Science was it Science Exploration Expo or something like that. It was really good. I know that much. Yes, TriStar hashtags really. I know some people say they don't. Like some people say, oh, well, Casey Neistat didn't use them. But we're not Casey Neistat. I mean, it's not to insult anybody. Neither are we. And I still believe that they are important. They're how the web knows where to go for you. They are worth their weight in gold. Oh, this is Stefan.
Wish I could take some. Well, the good thing about our live feeds and any live feeds that you guys do, you can always rewatch them afterwards. So, and again, if you guys have any questions, just shoot a message on Twitter, and we're gonna try and answer as best as we can. This is not because we know everything. We definitely don't. We learn as we go, but we try to share information that we have learned as we go.
Yep, that's right.
You know, and some information has been proven to work, and so we're just glad to share it. I would rather share it than you spend the time finding all these websites.
Because we did a lot of digging to do it. So you see here also with TubeBuddy as well, you can create your own thumbnail. And down here it says all best parts complete. Remember the checklist I showed you a while ago? That means this one has been completely taken care of. That we have enough words in the links. That all linked to Facebook. Something has been pinned. Something has been hearted, shared in Facebook, Twitter. Another great thing, guys, create playlists. Create playlists. They do a world of good. See, like we have one called See 'em All, Scenic Views, and our cinematic videos. Our live videos that we do each night, Xenia created an exception, so they always go right into the live playlist.
Yeah, you don't even have to do that manually. It just automatically goes. Maybe you can show them our homepage for the channel.
Yeah.
Because it's not only good for your videos to be in playlists, not only yours, but other people's playlists, because it ranks your video higher. But it also good because I know there was a discussion earlier with Bradford, I think, channel and the Doctor channel. It's good to have it for your homepage. Remember, guys, how I said that everything has to be in order? Well, it's not only about your videos, it's about your channel as a whole too. So when you go and see how people see it as a first-time users, as new subscribers, and as a return visitor, you can create two different ways of how they see your channel.
Do you want me to go to customize?
Often, no, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
Oftentimes when I go to people's channels, all I see is a line of 3 videos. Because if you don't touch the customize part, this here button, customize channel, if you don't do anything with this, that's all people are going to see. A line of 3 videos, a blank canvas. It's not very impressive. What you want to do is create a featured video, or even better, if you have like a promo video. Right now we have as our feature video our lives, because we have them every night. So they pop up here an hour before we go live. And then the spoken playlists come in handy here, because we can customize which playlists in what order you let people see. So for example, as we talk honestly, since we started doing lives, obviously our pre-edited videos weren't getting as much traction.
Cinematic. I like the term cinematic.
Cinematic.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No,
cinematic videos weren't getting as much traction because people were more interested in lives. Obviously, those are the newest ones. They get suggested more. So what we did a little tweak here and put them forefront right here. So now when people go to our channel, when we press our channel button, that's what they see.
And the reason why we did it, it did make a difference. And you could see at the end, the last couple of weeks since we started doing lives, we're almost getting no watches.
Yeah.
Once we did this, it really did change. And the numbers started going up on a lot of those videos again. So
that's right. So there you can see them. Then here you have our past live streams, because it's still important to us. And guess what? You can feature other channels as well. For example, our peeps, the best of our supporters, we have a playlist that we include other supporters. It gets good for their video, and we can feature on our homepage and Big Canadian Trains as well.
On that one, guys, I just want to mention as a side note, our peeps, there's only 1 video per subscriber. It's a great way to find a bunch of subscribers quickly. And also, if you don't see yourself in the list, please let me know. Please, because I'll definitely add you right away. I didn't open it up because I really want to keep that one, just 1 for each. So it's you can really skim through a lot of people in a short amount of time, and you'll see some amazing work, guys. And all the videos, I've tried to keep them like 4 to 8 minutes. There's a few longer because they didn't have anything even near recently, but I mean like not 30 or 45 minutes.
Bottle Caps wants to be again a experiment buddy. He asked to click on his channel. He haven't seen how his channel looks on a PC yet.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what we're gonna find there.
Let's go take a gander. So will it come up, or will I have to?
I noted your question, 3-star.
There we go. I love his logo too.
Okay.
There you go. I think he was just trying to show off because he wants to show everybody how sexy it looks.
Okay, so it has uploads, basically from newest, or no, most popular maybe. 2 days ago. Oh, you included the bird. Oh, I watched seen it. That
one. You haven't? Yeah, I seen it the other day.
Yeah, we complimented the other video Bottle Caps has with birds. Yes, so the newest uploads playlist is on. That's good. The playlists are featured. That's very good. He has series going there. That's very good. Yeah. Well, I would say it's great. I would probably add a featured video or a trailer. Like if you don't have a trailer, just pick your favorite video and put it forefront as your biggest thumbnail, so to say. And otherwise, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I
love that bird one. I think he listened to us.
I thought you had seen it too. That's why.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
And he does good with his branding too. He's got these bottle cap everywhere and stuff like that.
Yes, definitely. Definitely his thumbnails.
Let's see. And yeah, he's got decent playlists. Sorry, discussion and about. Guys, the about page is really, 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 really important. It doesn't have to be a long paragraph, but something. Really get something in there. That
yes,
I go to it a lot because I want to see what type of channel it is and stuff like that, and lots of people do, and it also helps in the algorithm.
You know what is missing there? Twitter handle.
Yep.
Your Twitter link is missing there.
Yep.
And I will get back to Tristar question about social links, how to add them.
Yep. I'm just going to show our about page while we're on that. So here's our about page. See, it's not very big. And we do have to now kind of upgrade because we're doing live streams. It doesn't, you don't need to make it. I see some people also go the opposite way, and it's like as long as the hills.
Yeah, I would go more horizontal. Oh, yeah. You go, yes, yeah, just a short description. Exactly. Yep.
You just want people to get a feel for what you do. And you see underneath, there's our links. There's our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are all there. And I'm mentioning that. Let's go back to
hello, Marcel.
Welcome, Marcel. Good to have you. I guess this one will be a good one. Let's see. I'll just pause this. Okay. Description of the video here. And I always have this. So it's the same thing every time. I just change at the top. I have been bad this the last couple of videos. I got to go back and fix that. But usually I always put this. So you see, once again, about Puša Studios. I'll probably update that now and put in about our live streams as well. And I always paste our Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And we did this, what, a couple months ago? We made everything standardized, January or something?
We changed all our handles and all the social links, so they're the same. Which is also tricky, guys, sometimes. Because, for example, I have a problem sometimes when I want to invite a person to be a guest on our live stream. And I can't find them on Twitter, although I know they're on there. Why? Because their handle is completely different from what they have on YouTube, right? So mention it somewhere. So at least if it's not the main, handle of Twitter, at least mention it in the description so it comes up in a search. Otherwise, it's impossible to find you guys, especially if there is no mention of it on the channel description whatsoever.
Yep.
That's an often challenge I find when I'm trying to find people. It's or the other way around. Somebody contacts me and says, "Oh, I want to be a guest on your channel."
Yeah.
Okay. What is your channel? Because there's no link in description on Twitter.
Yep.
It's like, okay, let's go and search your videos. Right.
Here's a video I just seen right now. See, I got to go back and do something here because 0 of 20 suggested, and that's probably one of the only ones I have like that.
Which video is that?
The 1 hour train one.
Yeah.
So there is a problem here, and this is what we were talking about going back. Now, this video was put up on January 5th. This is an issue. This I got to deal with. So I'm going to go back at some point tomorrow, the next day, and I'm going to fix that. I want to get the words. So there might be a problem. There was no real. The tags aren't working well. I have to go in and retype in here and the title to get more of those tags up. So that's a great example of a video that did well, but a lot of that was because of the last push when I started everything with the I'm a Creator, and that this was kind of the featured video at the time. So that helped it through, but this is not good. And you see I have everything here except for captions added, which I can go back and just put like train sounds and stuff like that, blowing whistle, that will come up. But that suggested video, that's something that's really got to be addressed. So and there's something else I want to show everybody that we talked about last night and a lot of people didn't know. And this is really, really, really important. And I'm going to do this just quickly in case somebody missed it. We're going to go to comments here. This is why I love TubeBuddy. vidIQ does it too, but I kind of like TubeBuddy's version better. You have lots of comments, right? As we're getting bigger, more and more people writing, you start missing them. Well, instead of going to the channel, you go to your comments, go up here, and where it says all comments, click that, and click comments that I have not replied to. And it's going to search right away. And then you can click, like, in the next 10 pages, show more. And this will go through all your videos and find any that you missed. Heathens and Halos and Heathens. That's because I want to write a bigger one to them. I know they're missing already. So instead of going page to page and trying to see what you missed or accidentally missing somebody, just use this and it sorts right through them. you want to go back even further, hit 20, show more. And you can see it's counting here. And it goes through the pages, and it's just searching and searching for any threads that you haven't replied to. It goes up to 50, but that can take you a good ways back.
Well, what are you showing now? Which plugin now?
This is TubeBuddy.
TubeBuddy.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I said at the beginning.
Yes, no, just somebody just jumps in.
Oh,
so
no problem. So yeah, this is TubeBuddy. So if I click here again and go all comments, there's a lot here. Now it's bringing them all up. This is the ones that have replies and not. So you have options that I've not replied to, comments that have replies which need to be followed up, comments with reply disabled, question mark. But really, you can get away. Most of them is with the comments that I've not replied to. So you just click that, and there you go. That saves them. This, you see here, Channelytics. This is great too. Yeah, that we should show that quickly too. But like, if you go to some, I want to go to somebody else's. Let's go back to bottle caps again.
By the way, bottle caps, I did post the example of the description for you.
Filter.
Hopefully you noticed that one.
Channel. Bottle caps.
Yes, dual. So we use both, and sometimes 3 and 4 different plugins at the same time. And somebody mentioned earlier about Firefox. I think it was Benjamin. And Chrome tried Explorer, tried Firefox. Chrome is really better right now because you can use all of these extensions. Buffer had extension. You know, vidIQ, TubeBuddy has extension. Hashtags has extension. What doesn't? So definitely Chrome probably is a better option right now.
So like I showed you a while ago why I like TubeBuddy for what I just about sorting comments. You can also use vidIQ works too, but I just prefer where here's the opposite, and I actually prefer vidIQ when I'm looking at other people's channels, because if I refresh now that I've activated the plugin, pause it again, this is what's really neat. If you're ever looking at somebody's channel, this is like a little cheat sheet. Once you have it activated, if you go down, you can see actually everybody here. You can see all the subscribers that share it. So you like see Jamie see there's none. That's because she's shown, like, you know, if that's one of those pages you go to and it's just either subscribe or not. But you can see everybody here, and you can see. So if you're always looking for channels supporting and stuff like that, you can get an idea how big they are. Because sometimes I've done that and seen a really cool channel. I go click onto it and find out they got like 950,000 subscribers. So it is kind of handy. We've used it a good bit of times, I would say.
Yes, definitely, especially when you are trying to connect with more channels. It just saves time instead of clicking and seeing, well, how much supporters do they have, and is it even worth approaching them? Although it's worth anyway, but sometimes it just saves time. You just see it right away, you know. Or sometimes people don't have any subscribers because they have a channel only because they want to comment, right? Because you on YouTube, I don't know if you guys know it, you can only comment in a chat or in a comment section only if you have a channel. So if sometimes you see somebody that don't have videos, doesn't mean it's a bot or spam. It just means they're not the creators.
Sorry.
JJ, thank you for coming. Yes, work the beat and come back to check our stream afterwards.
Sorry guys, with all the screen sharing and that's a little hard to follow the chat tonight. So if we missed any of you that's came or gone, please know we're happy to have you here.
I'm trying to follow it. Kathy just came in.
Welcome, Kathy.
And bottle caps. Did you get offended by my description? I thought it was very gorgeous. So hopefully you didn't.
We're gonna have Kathy on Saturday night at 8 o'clock, and we might have her husband. I think it's his first time on, if I'm not mistaken, like live.
Yep, I hope that Jessie feels better today.
Yes, I asked this morning. She's in Rick's. Yeah, I was sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Thank you for sharing this on Twitter. Yes, please. If you haven't pushed that share button, go and do it right now. That's just FYI, or by the way. Well, we have lots of questions. So if there's something.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get some.
Oh my God, guys, you have full questions today.
This is so amazing.
Okay, so I'm just, if I repeat ourselves, we're just gonna go through it. Okay, so Snapchat is silly. Why I'm addressing that is because when we were talking at the beginning about Instagram stories, basically they stole Snapchat idea, right? That's what it's always about.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. It is there for 24 hours and then it disappears from everybody's, view. And that's what Snapchat is about. Plus, it's have filters. Well, Instagram has filters now as well. So it's kind of Snapchat inside Instagram. That's what Instagram Stories is about. Bradford Backwoods asked earlier, I just do YouTube, but don't want to do the others. Should I do Instagram?
I remember you saying that. You even said that in one of your live streams that you didn't want to get into all the social medias.
Yeah. No, use Twitter. If your main thing is YouTube, use Twitter.
Yeah.
Why? Because you want to reshare, and again, reshare all your videos, and you want other people in your community, especially like us, you know, when we interact with each other more, you want people resharing your tweets, resharing your videos. So no, Instagram, as I said, again, is for visual content more. If you have product, if you have service that is tangible, if you have photography or small videos that you want to put, that's great. But if you want to choose just one besides YouTube that you're doing, choose Twitter.
If you're in YouTube or if you're in photography, Twitter's your best friend. And then to a side note is Facebook. And between YouTube and Instagram is more just what you do. But Twitter is kind of the friend you'll have for both of those platforms.
Miss Kathy, Twitter is the only way to auto-share your vids on YouTube. I mentioned at the beginning, but I will repeat it. There is such thing as ITT or ITTT, I think it's 3 T's, on the phone that you can use. It actually, you can customize actions and it will automate it. So let's say, for example, you upload a video on YouTube, okay? You can set up action that after you click save that video, it's going to automatically share on Twitter, share on Facebook, share on Instagram stories, for example, if it's short enough. It's going to email it to people that you want. It's going to put it on Messenger. You're going to set up all these actions just by press of one button. ITTT. Check that out.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Yes. IFC.
Yeah.
Check that out. Maybe you can put the link. Just guys, check it out. It really saves time. And if you have multiple platforms that you're using or you want to use, it helps a ton of You know what it helped me do is doesn't help only just for social. It actually helped me save my battery on the phone. Because I could, you could set it up that it automatically disconnects Wi-Fi as you leave home and doesn't connect to the phone data. Like if you want to save it, it also, this is the one that if you miss the call because your phone is silent, the next call from the same number, it's going to actually ring. Like you can set up such cool things. Like even the smart home can be all done with push one button using this. So check that out.
There's a plug for them, not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsored app, but it's just I found it was really useful. Kathy, check that out. It really helps in everyday life too, not just with YouTube. Okay, so next question. Do you prefer vidIQ over TubeBuddy? Well, we kind of answered that one.
We both go for different reasons. They both have their ups and their downs, and I'm always and Xenia the same way. We both believe using them in conjunction with each other. They complement each other. Some are better. It's always, you know, that's just the life of apps or extensions. There's always one that's better at something else than the other. So definitely use both.
Yeah. I used Hootsuite for this in the past. I tried it. I didn't really like it. I used Buffer for sharing automation. Just came back to it again after trying different kinds, including Hootsuite. But this is just in general good in life too, you know, and it's really unlimited. You can choose already created actions and you can create your own. So up until switching off the lights when you leave your home, if you have smart lights. So.
It's true. It is cool. Yeah, it's a little bit of the future.
And it helps not to miss Andrew's calls.
Yeah, because she drives me crazy with that.
I can't say that I didn't hear it because it actually rings the second time.
She's great at turning off her phone for something and then forgetting it back on. Steve Bowman is in. Welcome. The Happy
Susie
Canadian is here. Susie's been here for a little bit.
Yeah, sorry I didn't see you. It's you guys, so many of you guys here, but that's amazing. Happy Canadian has been there for a while. By the way, Happy Canadian has created their GoFundMe page for Toronto support to victims of Toronto tragedy. I don't even know how to call yesterday that happened. So go to Happy Canadian Twitter and you're going to see the page right there. Okay, so next question.
Yes, TriStar, it is a great crowd tonight. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is so amazing. Excalibur Media, by the way, I wanted to catch you a while ago. So glad you're here.
Okay. What tool, I was wondering what tool for managing YouTube you can recommend for mobile platform. YouTube Studio Creator. User Studio app is the best. Right now, there is not too much that you can use Apple, and I don't know about iOS. I'm talking about Android right now.
Yeah.
So if there are any iOS users that have anything suggesting, please post it in the chat. But as for Android, I've tried different stuff. It doesn't really work.
Yeah.
It has junk in it. So
it's hard because we don't usually upload much with it. It's more, we just use it more for monitoring because we're working off a PC.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody else though might have a better, and if anybody does here, please.
I tried different stuff for tags and for descriptions and things like that, like just to add or modify. I don't like it. And for stats. So Andrew usually uploads the video on the computer just because it's faster. Yep. But for after adding stuff that we were talking about before, you definitely can use YouTube Studio app. It's great. And that's really the best it is out there. They're modifying it all the time. So just going to try and check it out. I think Bradford or maybe somebody else just tried it a couple of days ago after we suggested it and actually found it really was working well. So just going to fiddle around with it, you know. Okay, next question.
Steve Bowman said YouTube is horrible with the iPhone. See, I had my suspicions, but I'm not 100% sure. So
it's pretty horrible with Android too. Just it's getting better.
Yeah, and Miss Kathy says I only know it with iPhone. Yeah, that's another thing too. When you're with it all the time, it's hard to compare.
So see, Miss Kathy is going to be the pro to go to about iPhone use and YouTube because we don't know anything about that one. Yeah.
So you're the expert right now, Kathy.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay. Google does. Yes. Hills and Heathens was saying Google does suggest to use hashtags in your description. I know that is different than the regular tags. Just tossing it out. Yes. As I was saying at the very beginning, just recently, YouTube allowed use of hashtags, actual hashtag, pound key and a word, actual hashtag in your description and a title. And I wouldn't say it's super beneficial. It's allowed. You can use it, and if it's something trending and you're going to put it in, well, it's probably going to benefit you. For YouTube, the tags are like the hashtags for other social media. It's just in the tags, most likely don't use hashtag trains, hashtag my YouTube video, right? Don't put that pound unless it's something very specific, like hashtag I'm creator, for example, that people put, bless you, in their videos. You will put with the pound key. Yeah? So pound key, I'm a creator. It's going to be your tag on YouTube. As for any other keywords, if it's not very specific that everybody's using, just use a word. Don't use the pound in a tag section.
Because that's the misleading part sometimes, and then you'll see people look like they'll write like hashtag big, hashtag trains, hashtag Canada. That's not going to help you in the least. It might even hinder you some, and a lot of people won't even really take your title seriously, even if it does come up.
Yeah.
But like she said, for a hashtag I'm a creator, something like that, very specific, yes, it can work.
Yeah, I think it's cute that you still use the number sign for your live stream titles versus the pound sign or hashtag sign. Old school.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I answered about using Firefox versus Chrome. Chrome has amazing extensions right now, so use that if you can. Dr. Schenexberg was saying, would love to see a tutorial on how you go live. We might do maybe next week a whole section about how to go live and use Hangouts, just because every time we have a guest, usually we do the mini tutorial about it. So we might do it in one of our next streams. That was a great suggestion. MBS Travel Photography should use only tags that rank in search, the green ones with the tube buddy, and remove tags that does not. Yeah, you can use that too. But as I was showing in our little live tutorial of how to explore which hashtags work for you, I think it's better to do a bulk of work, and then you can just use that list instead of doing it every time for each video. Bottle caps, did you see my description that I gave you for your about section? Miss Kathy, old school, I can so relate. Yeah. Okay, so TriStar was asking about social media links, how to put them on a banner. And there was a question also how they're going to show an about section. I can show it if you guys want.
We have a question from Kirby's. If you want to put, if you're going to do something, we'll because it will pass.
Yeah, have you been able to use Google Hangouts and stream live from a smartphone?
I was going to do it the other day. It's not really hard. It's pretty straightforward, same as the PC on that one. Most times, if you're the one streaming, you shouldn't have any trouble with it. It pretty much walks you right through it. Violet Bird.
Streamlabs app. I'm going to check that out.
Welcome.
Thank you for suggestion, by the way. Streamlabs app. Yeah.
Steve had wrote something here. I have Video Creator. I wish I could afford Adobe. I really want to address this one quickly. Guys, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, yes, I work with Adobe Premiere, but it's not the be-all, end-all. And you see some of the challenges you've been following, and that how much amazing stuff they make with stuff that came with their phone. Unless you're going to use a lot of effects, or you really want like a long, strong timeline, yeah. But there is a learning curve with it as well. So, and another one that's free for the most part. There's two versions of it. I've just been starting to push it. Is DaVinci Resolve, and I haven't used it much. I want to. It's just because it's quite different from Adobe's layout, but definitely that's something to look at if you're looking for something, and it's free. So
I'll check definitely the Streamlabs. MBS Travel says, if your tags does not rank in search, there is no point in using them if the result is on page 20. I would dare say not true, because you have to have your videos organized. Even if you don't rank any of your tags, even if nobody is finding your video by search, because you're going to see it eventually if they do or not. YouTube wants everything in order. Everything that you can do with your video or channel, do it. So it's nice and neat as a dresser, as I always say. And if it is, there's going to be more chances it's going to be suggested video. There's going to be more chances that your videos are going to be on the right side when somebody's watching your video. Like we are getting it more and more now, like basically 75–85% of the videos on the right side when you watch one of ours is ours. So there's more likely they're going to click on ours, right? You have to have things in order, even if they don't matter as a separate unit. They matter as a whole, as a whole thing. As a whole, right? So I would disagree in that one, though.
I want to see if I can open Premiere. We're going to try it once more and see if... the issue is it never shows the preview window. I think you have to share the window separately for the preview, which kind of sucks. I want to just see for the fun of it.
Aw, Bottle Cap sent me cherry blossom.
He's something else.
For those of you who doesn't know, Bottle Caps is sending me flowers on Facebook. So. Because Bottle Caps lives on the other side of Canada, and we just started spring, and he has like summer there already. So.
Gaming Dude says he likes to work on Mac. I mean, Mac has changed a lot, and a lot of people are very comfortable onto it today. When I studied it back in the early 2000s, it was a very dedicated niche, which I got a lot of flack for because I was taking multimedia integration, and everybody was pretty much a Mac guy except for me because they had a background in graphic design. But I mean, things have changed. There's a lot more software available and stuff like that. I have a hard time justifying the price of it, to be honest, but that's just me. So.
Oh, so gorgeous. Bottle Caps. Oh, we'll have to share. Sorry, I am on my computer, so we can't share right away. We'll show you after. The gorgeous cherry blossoms. My God, I can smell them. Oh, I can't wait to take pictures of these beauties here. Thank you, Bottle Caps. That's so sweet of you.
He's a sly one.
He's a gentleman. He's a ladies' man.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and as Andrew is bringing that up, you know, it really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you use for video editing or photo editing. It matters what you're doing it for. You know, you can use a pro version of everything to do the simplest things, but do you need that? Do you need to make it more complicated? I always think that life is about making it easier and saving time so you can do what you actually enjoy. If you enjoy doing editing on Adobe and doing all the little thingies, well, do it. But if it's not your thing, then why?
And it is a learning curve. Like it is going to take some time. You're going to have to be patient going on YouTube videos and kind of watching and stuff like that. I'm not sure this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a try here. Let's see if we can, maybe if we do it sharing the whole screen, it might work. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try it. Xenia, can you just play on yours for a second on the stream and tell me if you see it? Because I'm going to have to go full screen here.
Okay, let me find it.
Yeah. I know there's so much going. I think we're okay.
Spinning right now.
Okay, or just ask if they can see everything.
Can you see us? Can you see
I
us?
guess I could have said it myself.
Can you see us? Yes, I can see something here.
Okay.
So different things open.
So our intro video, this is kind of the example I got here. And this is going to be hard to show because there's so many layers into it. But if anybody's never seen Premiere before, this is what we use for our video editing. So let's press play here. So there you go. So we'll bring this, now I'm going to bring this window back up to try and let you guys see more. So here is all of our audio. And you can see, like, for instance, here. Oh, that high thing is in a bad spot. Let's try there. Okay, so we're going to zoom in a bit. So this one was a bit tricky. This is not what I usually do, because usually if you look here, you see where the sound is. That's usually where I would always put like the bleeps or the clicks or a video change. You just zoom right into your sound wave. But because this one was a little more trickier, especially if you have dings or sound effects, usually you don't put them at the beginning of that edge. You would put them in the middle and then line your clips up appropriately. But it's a lot of layers. It's not as daunting as it looks, but it is a learning curve nonetheless. So let's zoom back out here. So I'm going to close the sound. I'm going to bring this down. And we're going to bring this way up just so you can see. So this is basically how this video works. I took a bunch of screenshots, saved them doing different things, like when the screen's there. Then I took one where the like button was clicked, and then I took one when the bell was pushed, and then when the comment was placed. So this is your cursor here, and I just animated that moving side to side. And everything just goes in steps. So you see them all here. But now if I bring this window down, some of them are going to disappear. But if you can remember that. So we have our mouse. So I made the mouse animate without anything moving. Then when it clicks here, that's one of those steps. And you haven't seen it, but it literally just changed the images. It changed from no like click to like clicked. And then if you bring this across, only the mouse moves again to here. And there's another step, and that's when the button changes. And here's going to be the bell. That's another screenshot. And this is when I first start to scroll the actual background, because before that, only the mouse was moving. But this is tricky because you got to have that scroll, plus you got to move the mouse, but make them move in a direction that looks like as if you were really scrolling. So it's the two of them working in conjunction. So the mouse is doing one movement, and the backdrop is doing another movement, which makes it look like you're scrolling down. And this was another screenshot where there's no message, as you can see, where you go to type. Next screenshot, those steps again. And here I just made a copy of the background because all that text exists. That text just is on another layer. But all I did was put a bar that's the same color as the background on top of it, and then just animated it so it slides away on a set time that I picked. And then the background stays, and once again, just the mouse moves. That's the next screenshot where you click comment, and you can see the comment appeared below. And then you come back up. Now here, all I did was scrolling up again like I did a while ago. This background moves plus the mouse. When you click the play button, nothing changes. I just made it disappear, and that's when I imposed our video on top of it. And so I wouldn't get any copyright issues. I mean, we had a couple of suggested videos here, but not all of them. So I went back, took other screenshots, and cut out our suggested videos and pasted them over top of the old ones. And that's pretty much our video. And then I animated this one here. Let's See if I can pull that up a bit. There's so many things in this one, I kind of forget. There we go. And you can shut off layers. You can see what's what. So you see if there's the video is right here in this one, but I can turn it on or off. I made the video separately and then put it on here. I don't know really what to tell about. It's kind of hard to explain it. This is really weird. I've never done this kind of stuff. Yeah, I've never. But it's basically just drag and drop. You can drag a video from your folder and drop it right in the timeline, and you can have as many layers as you want, and they overlap each other if you need it. And it's a lot of fade. It's something you really need to open up and then go and open up some YouTube videos about it and just do things together. There's great ones that some of them are like 2 hours long that literally walk somebody through that's never opened Premiere in their life. And it will make a difference. It will make it so much easier. There we go. Save, no. Stop sharing. So it's nothing to be scared of. It's like I say, it's too hard to teach it. It would literally have to start with a new project and begin. Maybe we'll do that sometime.
Yes, exactly. Well, yeah. There was a suggestion about showing. Remember in one of our latest live streams, somebody suggested to do a workflow live, like take a short video and from to import it, what you're doing with it.
That's a good idea.
Like kind of like a short tutorial.
Yeah.
A simple, A to B.
Yeah, we could do that.
That would be a great idea. Workflow is always interesting. For me, when I was starting in photography, I would watch hours and hours and end of photographers, professional high-end photographers doing their workflow tutorials just to understand how to organize, myself, how to make it easier. So that was great. Well, I have 2 subjects to cover.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
Go ahead.
Okay, so one subject was about adding the social media to your channel, and the other, as promised, let's make a banner or thumbnail in 5 minutes. So.
Oh yes. Okay, so I'm going to give the chair over to you, so it'll be easier. I got to get out of the General Lee again. We got this desk so close, but.
Yeah, we need to, I don't know, remake our setup. Okay, so bear with me again. Now we're going to go back. So we have 2 themes to cover. One, we're going to still look around the channel and how to improve that. And then I'm going to show you how to make a thumbnail or banner in 5 minutes. So now bear with me. I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Well, I do, but I'll try to keep an eye on it. Okay, now let me bring back our channel. And we are going to be... okay, now, screen share. Are you ready? Okay, now bear with me as I'm trying to find what I was trying to show you. Okay, so this is behind the scenes of our channel. Okay, so as we were going back, this is our homepage, and TriStar, so she just laughed, but I know she asked the question about this part. How do you get the social links in your banner? So this is the part that she was asking about. And as you notice, we have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter here. And Twitter is actual bird, the Tweety bird, not the globe. There's a hack to that one I will tell you about. How to get the bird on your banner. I will tell you about in a minute. And also, if you click on About section, how come there are links here? Right? So what we do, we go back here, and we press a Customize Channel button. Right there. Okay, so they're very, very tiny, but you can see that you can view it as yourself. So this is how you see your channel. You can view it as a new visitor. So let's try that. This is how somebody who have never visited our channel before, they see it. And it's good to check it because you want to know what they see what is their first impression, right? It's very, very, very important. So we want to do that. Or you can also see how you can see it as a returning subscriber. Sometimes you can change it up, right? If you want something featured more for somebody who is coming back, like if you want to feature somebody's shout outs, for example, you probably are going to put them more in the returning visitor look. So this is the way you can see it. So what we do here, we click on About section.
Night Bradford backwards, and thank you so much. You rock too, my friend.
Okay. And in the links here, see links? And if you hover slightly to the right side, there is this little tiny unnoticeable pencil. I don't know why they make it so tiny. And this is where you add your links. Okay. So you can add a lot here, and you can choose how many you actually want to be shown in the banner. How many do you want to be shown here? Because maybe you have 10 different links and you want only 2 or 3 be there. Well, you can set up that only first 3, let's say, are showing up there, right? So this is where you're going to put your link. And as we said, we changed all our handles to Puša Studios, so it's easy to find. So let's say I'm going to go to Twitter. Twitter. Ha ha ha. Okay, profile. This is my address, copy, and I go back to, sorry, so many. And I go back here and I paste it. Now remember about that little hack, how to get a Tweety bird on your banner and not a globe? Well, HTTPS has to be in your link. If you just paste HTTP, it's going to show a globe. If you put HTTPS, it's going to show a Tweety bird. So try that out. If you have a globe instead of Tweety bird, try to put an S in and you're going to say it. So right now, for example, I can add another one. Let's try that. And put any name here, but this is how it's going to show up in the About section. Done. Okay. So you can add, well, it's already recognized my Twitter. That's why it's not showing up as a globe. But I know lots of channels have a globe here instead of the bird. See? And now I have another channel here. And I can add how many I want. So this here, the way you name them is going to show up in your About section. This section is going to go in your About section. And then how many you choose is going to go on your banner here. So if you have any social media, now let me just delete our tryout.
So glad you're enjoying it, Steph. And bottle cap, stop flirting with Susie every 2 minutes.
Okay, so is there any questions about that before we turn to something else? So don't forget to add, please, please, please add your social accounts, at least something, so people get in touch with you. And especially if you don't have anything, make a Twitter account so you can automatically retweet your videos, make them noticeable.
Because I know if we had them on right now, there's somebody right there that's saying, well, I don't have a Twitter. Well, this is the best time to get one.
Make it. Yeah. Right now. Go and get it.
Oh, God, she's turning into... God, guys.
Okay, so I think we're done with that. If you don't have any questions. Did we lose connection? Hope not.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
You can probably check it there too, no?
I'm not used to your computer.
On that one.
On this?
Yeah. There.
Oh.
The second tab.
I know, I see that one. I was just checking to see if we had a connection. Shows this live.
Yeah, I don't know why. It does show that we're live. Still connected. Yeah, I think, Doctor, there's something wrong with your connection. This time it's not us, thankfully. Do you have to have Facebook to have Twitter? No, you just register with your email. You don't have to have Facebook in order to register in everything. Just use an email. And if you don't want to use your regular email, create the one that you're going to use for social accounts so it doesn't junk up your regular email. Okay.
I bet that happened with YouTube. They just kicked a bunch.
Probably,
That's
yeah.
probably what happened.
That's okay. They're gonna come back.
Yeah.
That's what happens in lately. The last 2 weeks, people have been saying that they've been kicked out of the streams, just YouTube. So if it happens to you, don't worry. We're still here. Come back. And if we can't come back, we're gonna post it on Twitter because we have had instances of our network screwing us.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, do you want to add something, or we can proceed to the thumbnail?
No, do the thumbnails.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's...
Okay. So, are you ready for the big share of the night? We are gonna do a thumbnail or a banner. Let's see which one I like better. Okay, we're just gonna log in before we share the screen. That would be a good occasion. Yeah. Okay, so where is my chat here? I am sharing at the black screen. Okay.
Oh, Snoop just follows us on Twitter. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much.
Now, I want to make sure that we're actually working before I do that. The bottle cap says I'm staring at the black screen. Can you refresh it there maybe and see? Yeah, because Stephanie still sees us.
Yep. Bottle caps, just refresh your screen. Just hit F5.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be using Canva. Bottle caps. Oh. Well, okay, I'm going to forgive you because of the cherry blossoms. Okay. So I'm going to be using canva.com. This is the easiest and the fastest way of creating a high-resolution thumbnail. Yes, I know you can create thumbnails in a TubeBuddy. Yes, I know you can create them in YouTube. Most likely, it's not going to be high-resolution one. It's going to use a stop frame of your video, which is not bad because sometimes you can find a really good frame. And sometimes it just fits the mood of your channel. But unless you're using 4K and it's uploaded in 4K, well, it's not going to be high resolution because after it snaps it, after it compresses it, it's just not, right? So the easiest and the fastest way to do it is, and let me just share my screen again. Okay, shoot, guys, an idea for a channel, just one word, like what we could make it about, just as a, because I don't want to choose one channel and then not do it for other ones. So just tell me a random word and we're going to try and create it, okay? So let me open it up right here. As you see, I have created lots of things here. You can see all our live stream posters here. It's just so much easier, see? Okay, so what is the word? Kittens. Kittens. Let's do kittens. Guitars is too specific because I know it's related to you. Kittens, I know Susie is not unpacking kittens, so maybe it would work. And Reese, I will try and put in description more of links. Okay, so you open canvas.com and you can see here that you can find pre-made templates. I must say, though, that the app version of this is a bit different, and it's more geared to social media sharing. So if you're doing a lot of stuff for social media, probably better use app, although it only works with internet. So if you're off web, it's not going to work for you. So here you can choose different things for your social media, and it's already, guess what, sized in the right size. So you can see the whole of it, like Twitter posts, for example. if you put too big of a picture, it's going to cut off the head like I did with my puppy post on Monday because I didn't create it in Canvas, or show just an ear or things like that. So if you want it in a full vision, use appropriate size. So as you see, Twitter post has different size, 1024 by 512. Facebook has a different post size, 940 by 788. I mean, figuring this all out is crazy. You can do it on Photoshop, and that's what we do too. But it's just so much easier doing it this way, right? So why not? Again, it's about saving time. So now when you scroll down, you see that there is a YouTube thumbnail template and YouTube channel art template. Okay, what we're gonna do? Thumbnail.
Dr. Sten said he just refreshed because it was the stream was looping. That usually fixes it.
Okay, so now this is a sized already that it is for a thumbnail. So people were more asking about that. So our subject today is kittens.
They were picking guitars and everything else. And that.
Well, yeah, puppies, kittens and puppies. Okay. So now first you can either choose the pre-made stuff already. So if you just want to make it sweet and short, just use something that is free here. Never buy these things. So let's say you just choose this one, click, there is already a picture in the background, don't have to pay for it, and you just write kittens in the dark or whatever your video is about, right? And you just
kittens on YouTube. LOL with the question, Dr. Yeah, because there's none of those.
Okay, so you just write the name of your video or the keyword of it or hashtag or whatever it is. Change the what it is about. Just click download. Mostly I save as JPEG. Just again, it's easier. Download and you have it. And then you just have to upload. See, it didn't even take 5 minutes, literally a minute, right? You choose one of the templates here, just change the wording, Hey
there, sidewalk closed, welcome.
Puppies climbing mountains. Okay, because we have mountains at the end. And you're done.
You're
that's all.
Your mountains. Yeah.
Well, that's okay, just puppies climbing. Okay, but the point is that you can just choose the thumbnail that you like, change what is writing on it, and that's it. You don't have to use anything else. It's already sized, it's high resolution, it has everything what you need. All you have to do is upload, literally, a minute, okay? Or you can do some other way. So let me go back and make it blank. Okay, now we're at the blank canvas again. Okay, so puppies and kittens. Okay, so we'll search puppies. Okay, and here we have a bunch of nice puppies. We can either choose out of the free photos of puppies here, or we can choose out of nice, most of them paid, but some of them still free, puppies here. Pictures.
Dr. Sten is asking, will spacing make the text go closer together? Can you control like the spacing to fit
Yes, you can. I'll show all the details here. I just was showing how much faster it is if we're just choosing the template. But you can customize it here the same as you would in any PS document, any Photoshop. Okay, so we have puppy here. We just, as you've seen, we just dragged it here and just take the corner and resize it.
I can smell a butt.
Okay, so we have two puppies here. We can even change the puppy's color. Let's do, I don't know.
Have a good night, Kirby. Thank you so much for coming.
Orange puppy. Can we do an orange puppy? With the green mouth. Look at that. See, we can change the colors. Okay. And kittens. So kittens. We put the right kittens. Okay, let's see, free kittens.
You're so
okay, so there's the kitten. Again, we resize it. Make it smaller.
This episode of Puša Live Streams has been brought to you by the letter J and the number 6.
And what color is the kitten? What color is the kitten? Kittens.
What's your favorite color there, Philip?
I don't know. Blue. Okay. No, the point is that we can change the color here for illustrative material. Oh my God! I just deleted the eyes of the kitten. Okay, so that's the point that you can choose things that are illustrations, or if you want, you can just use a picture of it. For example, I want them sitting in a living room. Oh, bunch of living rooms here. So let's do a living room. Okay, so I have a picture of a living room, cats and kittens. Okay, I resize it right here. See how it doesn't fit here? So I just drag it up. Now kittens are sitting in my living room. Isn't that neat? You can drag them and move them around as you please. Make them upside down. Now, I also need a text there, right? So what I do is, so we did the layouts, elements. We can put frames. Let's say I want to put a window, an extra window in my bedroom. We just choose this here. This is going to be your place where you drag and drop a picture. And we write a window. Oh, there's a window. We take a free window, drag it in. Oh, it becomes a window. Now we resize it and make it a window, let's say, okay? Obviously, this is just an example, okay? So you can actually put a picture in. What you can do here, you can also put your logo here. Like we have logo here, our logo. You just drag and drop it inside the picture. See, it's right there. Now just resize it. And this is going to be your thumbnail with your logo. So now going back to the elements, you can also, here you can choose shapes. Like if you want squares or, anything, you can choose the color, anything like that. You can also do lines. You can also do illustrations. Just browse around and see what you can find. Look at the different nice illustrations that you can use. Also, you can choose background if you don't want to use a picture. Instead of picture, you can use a background. And then you can put a text. You can either put a separate text or you can have it brunch, for example, there.
Good night, Steph. Thank you so much for coming and all the great questions and comments. Pleasure having you here. Susie asked what program you're using.
Canvas.com. Canva.com. I posted the link upwards. I'm going to post it again. So now you can either choose a pre-made template of the words and fonts and just replace them with your own text, or you can just click on the general text, as I just did, and change your wording, puppies, and kittens. Okay, the same as in a Word document or anywhere else. You highlight it. You can change your. There you go. You can change your font. You can change the size of it. You can change the color of it. There you go. You can center it the same as you do in Word. You can space it, see, like this, or put it all together. It's up to you how you choose the style of it. Okay, let's choose something here. Okay.
Hey, AP Magic, welcome.
And then, like for
we love you too, Steph.
You can choose just to highlight your thumbnail. You can choose a shape behind it. And why I'm showing you that, because you can actually when you put this here, you can arrange them and send them back. So now the text is going to be in the front and the rectangle is going to be in the back. There you go. Okay. How does that look?
Dr. Stanton's asking, do you guys use them for all your thumbnails?
No.
No, actually, I can show you in a few minutes. I do mine in Photoshop. But I mean, this lots of people use this, and
yeah, this is the easy version. This is if you want to save time and you don't want to fool around with Photoshop, or you don't have it, use this. So this would be your thumbnail. Okay, you have your logo, you have your art, you have your text. Again, you just click download, choose JPEG, download, upload on your YouTube channel, and you're fine. Like I was showing you before. Lots of the stuff that I do for social media, and this is again the back door of Puša Studios, I create here. Yes, I can do, for example, our like today's graphic on Twitter. I could have done this on Photoshop, but it would have taken me longer time. Why? Just to say that I've done it on Photoshop? I can use it here. Yes, I didn't draw this camera. I didn't draw the picture of this camera. But why should I? It's a little picture for my social media, right? So I do it in a pre-made size, and then I can get back to it, and to make a consistent look, just change the wording or change the color. Because as you can see, our posters for our lives are all kind of in the same versions, just the different colors, right? So it just makes it easier than to make it from scratch or opening the PS document every time. Less heavy on your computer too, because you don't have to download it and save it on computer. Download, save it, upload, and delete it from your computer. It still keeps it on a cloud. So what basically I'm saying, you can do in 1 minute to 5 minutes anything that you need on YouTube. Banner, sized for you, thumbnail, sized for you. It's all there. Just go and look for it, and it's gonna be there for you. All you need is just make your style, add your logo, preferably, and it's right there.
Really? Doodles by Doug. Some of my clients actually use PowerPoints to generate thumbs and page banners.
Yes, it's a way of doing it. The thing why I like the canvas even sometimes better than Photoshop, it has already size that you need, because oftentimes people have trouble with sizes. For example, with the channel art, you have to know where to put your text in order for it not to disappear in different sizes of the you know. Of the desktop or thing like that. Because like, see here, you have it in the center. Here you have it in the center because you want it to be shown on both on desktop, tablet, and the phone in the same manner. If you're going to put your title here and upload it as a banner on YouTube, well, it looks great on desktop, but on the phone, you're just going to see the green stuff, right? Here, it's already all there. And it's sized. If it's not sized properly, it's not going to upload properly for all the sizes. So that's why I like it, that it all already has all the sizes. You can do that with templates on Photoshop too, but I just think it just saves time. So there you go, canva.com.
Why did you leave it on the screen until I get in here? You do that to me every
time. Because they can only see me.
She's such a good co-host. She's got my back.
Yes, bottle caps. You missed everything.
Because you were talking about thumbnails, and that was, where is it here now? I'm just going to bring this up quickly. YouTube.
Thank you. Yes, it was a great tutorial on Canva. Now, because people oftentimes ask me, well, how do I make a thumbnail? I don't know how to make a banner. And instead of explaining them how to make it on Photoshop, if that's not what they use every day, why to learn Photoshop? Is that's not your thing. I use Photoshop because I'm a photographer. Andrew uses Premiere because he's a videographer. But if that's not what you're doing, why? It takes longer time and things like that. So this is an easy way. And on the phone, it's even easier. So try that.
See, I just wanted to mention that because that was something when I started doing the live stream ones, thumbnails, I had to think of after, because at first I had the text centered, but then I seen right away that the time codes were getting were blocking off the stream numbers. So then I went back and then moved them over so nothing was blocked. So there is a lot of things to think in your thumbnails. I'll open up, where is it? I'm just looking here. See, sorry, I've just got this shut down for a second because I'm going through our server. Let's see. No. We'll use Puša video.
Reese, if you're still there, you can display a lot of links. They're going to be all displayed in your About section, and you can choose how many of those are going to be displayed on your banner. So add us there. I think you can add like 10 of them at least. So go check that out. Oh my God, they're back to the grid. Best friend is in, and Susie is in, and bottle caps. And guess what they're talking about?
I love it.
Thank you for showing that. A lot of channels need this. Yes, and that's why I really don't think that you should, you have to use stuff that is better for what you are doing. Not because somebody else is using it. Well, you have to do because it's cooler. No, save time.
And if you are going to do it in a photo editor, here's just basically what we do, and it's not that complicated. There's your text that always stays the same. There's our back banner, and there's the 4K logo. So that always stays there. And literally all I do every time is I either take a frame, or if I was lucky enough to take a picture while I was there, I'll use that. I'll bring it in, and it's just that editing. See, I tried different ones here for the one I just did for Jungfrau. It was either this one or this one. So I went with this one in the end. You can see all the different videos as they go back, the thumbnails. This year we went over, I think the first Tech Talk, we actually did a thumbnail, and I was showing like,
yes, that's right.
This was a tip from Peter McKinnon to put motion blur, but you do it on a oh my God, I'm forgetting what do you call it? Xenia.
Glossy?
No, where you can edit it without hurting the picture there.
Raw?
No.
Oh, it's mask.
Mask, excuse me, mask.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you're talking about.
So this is the original one, and then to make it look the fog even more intense, I did this. And you can just disable this mask, and there's what it originally looked like. So I did this, made a copy of the picture, and then I added the motion blur to it, which you can see distorted a lot, but the original's underneath. And then I just used a brush and slowly delete it away. So now when you enable the mask, there's your fog. So as you can see the difference. So there, once again, different pictures for all of our masks. So there, see, I was playing around with it, and then I ended up with this one. So putting her black and white on top of the red background. And it's just taking a good frame out of your video and just working it over. And then, see, there's the train one. I played with different ones, trying to see which one worked. That's the one I settled on. So you can see how much we enhanced the color, because that was the color of the original from the screenshot. And by the time we were done, that's what we had done with it. Because your thumbnail is not very big. So like I say, never think of it the way you would design a picture for being on your wall or your backdrop in your computer, or even a Facebook picture. You got to think for the size it's going to be that people can still see what it is. Don't see, even this one here, once I looked at it, it's all too small, because by the time somebody's here,
you want something in your face.
Yeah, there's a thumbnail size.
Or very catchy, contrasty colors.
So you see the difference? So that's hard to tell what's even in there. Even those clouds are really, I love the clouds in that picture, but the rest of it's just almost undistinguishable. Where here, you know what you're getting.
Like Dr. Ekberg has very interesting. I love his thumbnails. They're very
funny.
I
know. Yes,
they're very funny. So
yep. And consistency is key. Keep your thumbnails so anybody, once your videos start getting more suggested, that everybody can tell when they look in the sidebar. Oh yeah, that's another one of theirs. So yeah, that one's. There's another great one that I really like. That was Xenia really enhanced this picture. She did an amazing job. There, Via. See, these ones stick out even at that size.
Punchy colors, contrasts.
Yep.
Graphic, like if you have lettering, something that screams at you.
Go heavy. Go heavy on your. This is one of the few times you go heavier on your contrast that you would do more than a larger picture, because you really want it to stand out.
Thank you, Doctor. I just love yours. I find that, I think you were saying your girlfriend were saying that they're funny, something like that as well. I just love yours. They're so funny. Thumbnails are important. They are important, and they have to be high resolution thumbnails. That's why I said you can use YouTube, you can use TubeBuddy, and it's great. And if it's consistent, it's easier. Again, saves time. It's great, but you know, stopping the frame and just using right away that on YouTube doesn't really create the desired look. Usually, you have to touch it up more. Yeah. Or as I said, just use Canvas. You can upload your own pictures on Canvas as well. So download your frame shot, you know, upload it on Canvas, use that. It's still going to be better than doing it right away, because you can customize it more. You can tweak and edit the picture, play with contrast, saturate it more.
Mine are big. They're all 300. And then when I bring them down, and always remember the maximum is 2 megs. Dr. Stein, my girlfriend makes them, and you guys have great.
Yes, that's right. Right. I yes.
Oh, AP Magic just hit 200. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good stuff.
Yeah. That's how our all got. I was just on Twitter, and I think they also were saying about that. They got 1,000.
Excellent. Oh, they deserve to. They've been pushing like crazy.
That's really great. It's so nice to see that, guys, and getting those numbers and getting watch time and getting the interaction with each other. That's so great.
But hopefully, and always remember, the main thing is to get people watching your videos. And the numbers are great, and they are important.
I still need them,
yeah. But it's nice to have people who are really watching what you do. So, Dr. Stein got 4,000. Excellent. Congratulations.
Good. Perfect.
You're well on your way. I haven't checked for today. Our watch time, we're almost done the first 28 days since we started live streaming.
Thank you, Marcel. See, I didn't get notifications since I have muted all my notifications on Twitter and Facebook. So
watch time is 71,984 minutes in the last 28 days. So we're slowly getting there.
I am curious what is going to show up after 28 days of streaming, because this is number 24, yeah. So we still don't have the full months of streaming. I'm just curious, how much does it give you for doing it every day? Because we basically have done it every day except for 2 days. 2 days,
2 Sundays, yeah.
So I'm just curious.
Yeah.
So that's more than that. But again, you know, some people say, well, watch time is you need subscribers, or some people say, well, no, you don't need subscribers, you need watch time. No, you need both. And not because of the requirements, it's because you're not going to get the watch time without those subscribers. You know, some people say, well, I only have, you know, a couple hundred, it's going to be okay. You still got to try and get more, because unless those people play your videos multiple times, you're not going to get the watch time. So it's important for both, right? But that's why I make sure that people come back, you know, same as you guys. Interaction is the key. Interaction. It's very, very, very important. So I gave you watch time while I was away. Yes. That's the way of doing it.
Love it. Thank you so much.
If you need to go for something, just leave it play.
We'll sing here, and we'll sing. We'll Xenia might tap dance if we get enough coffee.
No, but we try to be as much useful as possible.
Yeah, we don't want to waste you guys' time. I don't want it. I really want you just to walk away feeling at least we did our best to try and make this enjoyable for you.
And I hope we packed so many tips today. I'm so thankful when you guys are asking questions. Like, I had them all copied. It's like, oh my God, I don't know if we can even manage to answer them all. But I am so thankful for that.
And we want to do it every Tuesday. So like, if you have questions on that, please save them on your desktop or something like that and have them ready. And next Tuesday, fire away.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of fun like this. It's Xenia's a really good teacher for that. I gotta say, she's got. I have more trouble with that. Even when I play guitar and stuff, I'm not the best teacher. I'm more. But what I was thinking, I have to do another video coming up soon. Maybe this time I might live stream while I'm working on it for a bit. And just kind of like go through the process, like not so much a tutorial, but just kind of hang out and
just hang out and do your video. And then I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And bottle caps, we have a video. Yes, I agree. People doing live streams and let's do videos. Agree.
Yeah.
But we just had our video posted a couple of days ago. Go check it out.
I think he did already. I believe. I'm pretty sure. I just watched your video for me. Best friend in thread. She's so crazy. She's so amazing. We're like total Stephanie fans. She always finds she's got that personality so amazing. She cracks us up every time. I just see her handle and I start to laugh. Oh my God Almighty. Well, we'll soon wind down 10:30. I guess.
Yeah.
It's been fun, guys.
Yeah, we don't want to drag it longer than it's supposed to be. It's again, we're not doing it just for watch time. We're trying to be as helpful as possible. So,
but what do you guys think? Sorry, what do you guys think about? I'm just here to watch Andrew play electric guitar.
You have a lot of patience, bottle caps. We'll have to do another Manic Monday very, very soon. Speaking of that, not actually that, but
it's okay. I'll ask my question after. Go right ahead on.
And we're back to the beginning of our stream. For those of you who
she's still not even letting me do it. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it.
The floor is yours.
Well. No, I'm just waiting for her to jump in my head. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking of editing that video. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that would be something that would interest you? I mean, it won't. I'll talk through it and I can say what I'm doing. I'm not sure how interactive I can make it, but I was wondering what you guys thought about that. I might do another one of the photo series ones. So I'll grab the photos in advance, have everything ready, and then maybe assemble it doing a live stream. She's I need to brush my teeth more often. Puša Studios have god teeth. I don't know if that's a compliment or I'm not sure what that means. I'm kind of terrified now.
I'm coming back. The floor is yours, as I said.
No, sounds awful. That's it, Stephanie. Always there to support. Always there to support. I've been needing some watch time myself a little bit. Anyways, folks, this has been a very great stream. I've learned a lot, and I'm so thankful. Well, we're thankful to have you here, and I hope you can join us. We're here most nights, except for welcome to my life. Yes, my wife loves a production. This is just par for the course, so you might think it's strange. I just call it Tuesday. And so much work into it to do it. So much work. You see all the effort going into this? It's not a screenshot. That you're actually watching as it all happens right now. You're watching a meltdown. That sounds lovely, Marcel. And I'd like to ask my co-host here. I can't believe this is happening. The pillow needs googly eye. Oh, it needs something, all right. It needs something. I have a pillow like that. You making a replacement? Yep, maybe like some sort of beanie pillow. I don't know. Xenia's now roaring over it. Yep. Well, this is something else. I'm not quite sure how to follow this. So I think have a good night, Snoopy Eats. Take care. Oh my God! Yes, Dr. Stein. This is my new co-host, and Xenia's quite proud of herself right now. She made it funny. She can't stop laughing. She's gone in the hallway like roaring. So yes, that is going to be a big beanie baby. Actually, I'll be right back. I'll one up her.
Everybody just leaves.
All right, two can play at this game. There we go. Well, guys, I'm sure you really enjoy our integrity. Now, you see, Xenia was gone the whole time to do this. It just shows you what lengths she'll go to entertain herself. Yes, the pillow is the best host so far. There, Xenia, you're getting lots of compliments now. Imagine if someone tuned in for the first time right now. Yeah,
give the thumbs up for the pillow.
And Audrey's monkey that she named Winston.
We should do this as the thumbnail.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really comfortable with anybody seeing what's going on here right no more monkey business. Yeah, I guess it's a little late for that warning.
Okay, guys, so we're going to have to say goodnight.
Yep. Good night from Winston and whatever God's green creation Xenia put up here.
Good night.
Yeah. What did Susie say? Okay, yeah.
See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have it in
South to West. Wow, this show just got exciting with all the monkey business. Exactly.
Tomorrow we have exciting guest. ATH Travels is going to be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. So come and tune tomorrow night. Yeah. And ask all your travel questions and have a virtual vacation.
That's right. Guys, you have a great night. Thank you so much. And looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
There you go. Yeah, we are starting to lose it. You're very kind. I would take the starting out of there. Yeah, Patsy Houlihan would love this one right now. Good night, guys. Take care. Keep creating. See you tomorrow, same time. Bye now.